Shalom there, Erev Tov. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie, and we will begin our Ma'ariv service in 6 minutes. I am sitting in tonight for Rabbi M, and I'd like to welcome you. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, Troy. I hope you all have had a great day. I will be using the weeknight tab for our Ma'ariv service this evening. And I'll be using the chat and social stream functions. Seems like the chat function worked well last night, or at least got better last night, so uh, no problem, Emmanuel. It's very nice to see you and Troy both again this evening. Thank you. We'll begin our Ma'ariv service in about a little more than 2 minutes. Hello, Anonymous. And we will begin our Maariv service in about 1 minute. Again, we'll be using the weeknight tab for our Maariv service this evening. And we'll be using the chat and social stream functions. Hello, Albert. How are you? Hello, Annie. How are you? I hope everyone's had a wonderful Tuesday. It's actually feeling like springtime here in the Washington, D.C. area. Shalom ve'erev tov, everyone. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie. I'm located in Clarksburg, Maryland, which is a suburb of Washington, D.C., and I'm also a JSLI Rabbinical School graduate. And we will be using the weeknight tab for our Maariv service this evening. We'll also be using the chat and the social stream functions, especially for the Mishaberach and perhaps also for the Mourner's Kaddish. So with that, let us begin on page 2 with the Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good and pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together. Annie, it was very nice here today. And welcome Anonymous from Henderson, Nevada. Thank you. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie. I am sitting in this evening for Rabbi M, who is feeling under the weather. So we will include her in our Mishaberach this evening. And with that, let us go on to page 3 of the weeknight tab. Not weeknight abridged, just the weeknight tab. And so we'll be on page 3 for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. We'll go to page 4 for the Ahavat Olam in English. Welcome, L.J. Wayne. My name is Rabbi Deborah McKenzie. And you're a cantor from Nevada. Great. And hello and shalom, Albert Madison. We are on page 4 of the weeknight tab. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel and everyone from around the world. Let's go to page 5 for the Shema. And tonight I'm going to sing the Shema a little bit differently in honor of my dad, who taught me the Shema. So I'm going to sing it using his nusach, if you will. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Eternal One is our God. The Eternal God is one. We'll now go to page 7 for the V'ahavta in English. And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. We'll now go to page 8 for the Michamotka. Welcome, Cindy. Yes, I'm sitting in for Rabbi M tonight, who's under the weather. But thank you for joining in, and it's an honor for me to be here. We are on page 8 of the weeknight tab, and we're with the Michamoka. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Who is like you, O God, among the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? We'll now go to page 9 for the Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbi B'yama divrach rutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayedecho be'Yisrael Bagala u'v'zman kariv v'yimeru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabba mevorach leolam olam me'almai yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei dekudesha b'richu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma v'yimeru Amen. We'll now have a moment of silent devotion. We'll now go to page 12 for the Amida. Welcome, Sue. How are you? We are on page 12 and with the Amida, and if you are able to rise at this time, please do so. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Yezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayeh kol atah, Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach morid hagashem, Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol, ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמר אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. This time we'll go to page 14 for the Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. So, tonight, because I know Rabbi M always does a drash for you, so I will try not to disappoint. Of course, this parsha this week is Vayera, appeared. And basically it says, and Adonai appeared unto Abraham as he's speaking to Moses. And Adonai speaks to Moses and lets him know that he appeared to Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, and that he established his covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan. This is the introduction, because Adonai says that he heard the children of Israel in their bondage. And he remembered their covenant, the covenant that he made with Abraham, with Yitzchak, and with Yaakov. Moses is instructed to speak to the children of Israel because it is time for Adonai. He's going to deliver them from bondage. But when Moses spoke to them, they didn't hear him. They could not accept that they were going to be delivered. And why? The Torah says it was because they were short in spirit or dispirited because of the burden of their bondage. They appeared to be faithful and God heard their groaning, but they didn't believe that the big dream that they all had of not being in bondage could ever come true. They were dispirited because of their slavery. See, I know there have been times for me when I have been so stressed that I could not see a blessing on the way. I appeared to be faithful, but didn't have faith that I was being heard or understood. And I know through some of the past few months, quite a few of us have felt that way. You know, you hear all the things going on in the world and you're wondering, is Adonai, can he hear us? I know. Have you experienced being so depressed in spirit that it almost seems impossible to see a way out of the situation? Adonai instructed Moses, of course, to talk to Pharaoh also. And it was going to take wonders for the children of Israel to see that Moses was telling them the truth. It was taking quite a bit to convince Moses himself that he was going to play a pivotal role in something remarkable, seemingly miraculous. See, we can easily lose faith when things don't go our way, and certainly when they don't meet our time frames. Oftentimes, the seed of great blessings and what is going to happen have already been planted, and we don't even realize that the harvest is almost ready. In this case, with the children of Israel, Adonai told Moses that the harvest is coming, so to speak, in fulfilling the covenant that he made with Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. It was harvest time. My being here before you today is an example of such a seed and such a harvest. There were times when I didn't see the miraculous possibilities, what Adonai was actually doing in my life. And I would go along stressing myself out, trying to execute my own grand plans and setting up my own time frames and wondering why things weren't always working out the way I thought they should. I didn't see that Adonai was actually doing something really remarkable, that seeds have already been planted, but I didn't know that. Eventually led me to Sim Shalom and JSLI, the Jewish Spiritual Leaders Institute, and Rabbi Blaine to become a rabbi and fulfilling a childhood dream that actually began as I listened to my dad sing the Shema when I was a toddler. Can you believe that? Today is a special day for me, in part because I am remembering my dad. Today is his yard site. But the remarkable thing is that today is also special to me for another reason. On this very same day, 14 years later, after my dad's passing, I would receive smicha and be ordained along with 10 other incredibly remarkable classmates. Talking about the harvest coming. Going from almost a decade earlier, never even dreaming that I could ever fulfill that dream, to actually having it happen. And having it happen at the same time, on the same day, the anniversary of someone so pivotal and in my life, and shaping it, planting that seed. See, the children of Israel were beginning to witness the plagues that were being heaped on Egypt in Vayera. The harvest resulting from the seeds planted is beginning, and they were going to have to accept that their lives could be more than they ever imagined and what they had hoped dreamed. And as a result, and as we will read in future parshiot, they would see the transformation as they're delivered from Egypt. But I will say, just our human nature oftentimes makes it tough for us to see the greatness and the possibilities when we are stressed out. But this is usually when Adonai's will is working behind the scenes or in front of our own blind eyes. Whether we call it faith or trust or belief, we have to know that there is something greater than us, individually and collectively, that ultimately has a plan and a timetable to which we are not always privy and does not always coincide with what we think it should be. But don't give up. Because when you don't know what seeds have been planted, you don't know the incredible and miraculous things that Adonai can harvest through you. Thank you, and God bless. Keep the faith, be strong, be patient, and it works out. I'm proof of that. With that, we will now go to page 16 for the Mishaberach. At this time, please type in the names of those for whom you would like this prayer said. And after the first Amen, I will begin reading their names aloud. As I began reading the names aloud, let us send our collective spiritual healing energy to all and envision their restoration in gratitude as we say the Mishaberach. Mishaberach Avoteinu Mikor Abracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Tonight we are saying a Mishaberach for Stacy Miller, Deborah Thompson, Colton, Marlene, and Amber, Daniel, and Pat. Yehudit Bat Achel, Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, Trey, Mile, Malcolm, Rick, Cindy, and Albert. Katarina. If there are other names at this time, please continue to type them in. In the meantime, I will add Clara, Ernestina, Carrie, Fuzia, and George, Martina, Ana, Pablo Ignacio, Dana, Andrea, and Neves. Terry, Joseph, and Mary Aronofsky. Ruby, Ruth, Laverne, Rabbi Ruth Elisheva, Rabbi M, Williola, Sarah, Sylvia, Austin Cohen, Ben Lauer, Lisa McGowan, Marsha Armstrong, Bill Fox, Gail, Avat Bat Miriam, Marionette Daniels, Tony, and Steve Davis. If there are other names you think of, please type them in, and I'll say them aloud before we finish. Mi sheberach imotenu Mikor abracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And let us say Amen. Our God and the God of our fathers, hide not from our petition and our plea, and hear our prayer to bring healing, restoration, and peace for those dear to us whom we have named, for those whom we hold in our hearts and minds, and for all thy people everywhere. O may it come to pass speedily in our days. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofeh HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. Amen. Amen. And we send our collective healing energy out to everyone. For those of you who are observing a yard site or who are in mourning, this time please recall the names, and if you wish, please type them into the chat and the social stream. And join me in saying the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbi b'alma divrach rute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechobe Israel ba'galal v'zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yeh shemei Rabbi mevorach le'olam ulameh almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yirumam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudusha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yeh shalamar Rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yakol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. May their names be for us a blessing, and let their memories provide comfort, and their lives serve as an inspiration for us to live wisely and unselfishly. And let us say, Amen. Tonight, I remember my father, my rabbi, teacher, mentor, Alfonso Azaria McKenzie. Are there others? Well, Chaverim, we have come to the end of our service this evening. And as always, it is a pleasure for me to be with you and to daven with you. Sim Shalom has services, has Ma'ariv services every weeknight, Monday through Thursday with JSLI rabbis, and of course on Fridays, Kabbalat Shabbat with Rabbi Blaine. Please, if you haven't checked out the Sim Shalom website, please do so. There's the Meatless Mondays movement. There's the Peace Campaign. There's also the opportunity to purchase a leaf in honor of a loved one on the Sim Shalom Tree of Life. And if you haven't done so recently, please check out the Sim Shalom Facebook page. Today, Rabbi Debbie Reichman actually did a how-to for How To Tuesdays. Yesterday was Music Mondays. Tomorrow will be Wisdom Wednesdays. And Thursday will be Ask the Rabbi Thursdays. So they're just short videos, not more than like 5-6 minutes or so. And the rabbis come together and provide these. And you'll see them come up shortly throughout the day. They'll be notified, so please follow the Sim Shalom Facebook page if you're interested in receiving notification on when these videos are available. And if any of them resonate with you, please feel free to share them on Facebook. So with that, please allow me to bless you with the threefold blessing. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Thank you all so very much. It is an honor for me to daven with you. Erev Tov, Laila Tov, Ushavua Tov. Be safe, be well, but most of all, be a blessing. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. And for Cantor Wayne, thank you for joining us. I hope this has been a wonderful experience and that you'll come back and join us again. So thank you all. Have a great evening. I like that, Sue. Thank you, Annie.